purpose of this screencast is going to show you how to use a dashboard for looking at common assessment results that are not one of the school-wide goals. Now, this dashboard is currently set up to allow you to look at 3 different scores if you score your assessments that way, as I know a number of you do. If anybody has more than 3, I'd have to create a different dashboard for that, right? Because right now it only goes up to 3. I haven't seen anybody with an assessment that has more than 3 scores yet, so that's why we set it up this way. You can come over to the Red Book, and in this case you're going to use the common assessments written out with the department name. Those are the school-wide goals. CA multi-score type is the one we're going to take a look at now. I want to thank Emily and Jen for letting us take a look at their World History 2. So we're going to select, right-click, open it in a new tab. Again, network username and password. A reminder that if you ever get that, just hit yes. A reminder that when you first get into a dashboard, it's a good idea to always check this revert all button. In this case it's dimmed, which means I do have all data showing. But to make sure you're starting with all data and that nothing is filtered out, it's always good to click that button first. I then want to make sure I only want this school year, so I'm going to scroll this into the summer somewhere. Remember, I could type the date right in if I click in that box also. I don't have to use a scroll bar. My filter is set up for the teachers in this class. I could do a search if I need to, but they're already there. Same with the common assessment abbreviation. Click right here. Magnifying glass to allow me to search. CA1 is the one I'm looking for. And up here, the strands. If they had 3 strands in this assessment, there would be a 3rd strand showing here right now. And there are 2 in this case, so that's all I have for options. And I'm going to leave them both selected. So you can see top right here, the score distribution by each strand, and it would be up to each team to know what those strands are as you set them up in your gradebook. You won't list them that way. You would have obviously a specific name to it, but there's no way to create a dashboard for every separate assessment. What Tableau is looking at is right here, the abbreviation. And your abbreviation is the same assessment, just 2 different types of scores. Down at the bottom is your average score, by strand. Only Jen and Emily would know how many points were possible for each strand. And over here on the right is distribution by common assessment across courses. So course 822 distribution, course 823. We're going to skip over the student tabs once again on this one and go right to by course. Again, I can do some filtering right here on this tab or in this view. Down here, course number abbreviation. Over here, the course, and then divide it up by teacher for each course. A little further, disaggregation by teacher available on this sheet here. You can see the average score. Basically, it's showing you the same thing. It's just organized a different way. Here's teacher first, then strand. Here's strand first, then teacher. And then you get the view again of distribution over here on the left-hand side by teacher, by grade level. For most of you, I'm not sure there'll be much value to that. Some there might be. I'm going to skip over roster and by cross-common assessment by teacher and by student over time. This one here in particular might be of value to people. It's going to show you information that is available in your gradebook. You can get there anyways, but in gradebook you're only going to get your data. If you click on this tab here, it will essentially give you what you can get in your own gradebook, but for everybody that's taken that particular course from every teacher on that particular assessment. So I'll let you click on those on your own and you can see what sort of data is available for you there. Again, if you have any questions or comments or any adjustments or changes you'd like to be seeing made in these dashboards, please let me know.